Hey YouTube, this is Rescue Amusement Park Fan 62. Normally I don't do these type of videos on this channel, but with the current circumstances that are going on, I thought I'd give my opinion on something. Putting wrestling and amusement aside on this channel for a minute, I would like to talk about what is going on throughout the U.S. Now, besides the virus, throughout a lot of the major cities, there are riots and stuff going on with what happened to George Floyd up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where, if you don't know, he died while being in police custody, while a white police officer basically had his knee on the back of his neck, and he was saying, "I can't breathe," for about 9 minutes. Now, as we all know, 9 minutes is a long time. So I can't imagine how much pain he must have been through. Now, where I live, we had some riots and stuff over the past 2 nights. I feel like that was part of it, but there was another reason as well. Now, the reason for this one is a woman who was 27, 28 years old, black woman, was in her apartment. The police came, raided her house, or came into her apartment for no reason, and shot her 8 times. And that has sparked a lot of outrage between everybody and the police. And last night here, it took a turn for the worse. Where it started off as a peaceful protest around 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and it stayed a peaceful protest for a couple of hours. But as it turned to nightfall, that's where it took a turn for the worst. I think I'd probably say around 9:30, 10 o'clock maybe. Everybody decided the peaceful protest wasn't enough, and they started rioting. So they were breaking windows out of buildings. They were stealing. They did all kinds of different things. And I don't think that's what George Floyd or this other woman wanted to see if they were still alive today. Now, I get it. We're in bad times right now due to the virus. People are staying home more than normal. We're sick of staying home because of the virus, along with other factors. Some of us may not have jobs because you've been laid off or fired because of the virus. But that is not really a good excuse to cause basically almost a riot, or it was a riot, and cause thousands and thousands of dollars worth of damage to multiple restaurants. or businesses and stuff like that. For example, downtown, we have a finer steakhouse, which they basically broke the big window and went in and stole who knows how much money and champagne, and probably used that as a repellent, or lighting plastic trash cans on fire, or starting trash fires, or tipping over large, heavy potted plants, or something like that. And it's not good to see people doing that, just because of the fact that it's not what these people wanted to see if they were still alive today. Now, it's fine to have a peaceful protest, and I know, and maybe say words to the police that you may or may not mean. They can take that sort of thing. But vandalizing businesses, vandalizing other people's property, spray painting stuff onto buildings, bus stops, so forth, is not acceptable at all. And a lot of these business owners will have to spend money that they may or may not have to fix the windows, to bring in more champagne, to get the graffiti off, all kinds of things like that. And a lot of these business owners, as is, are struggling because of the virus and being closed for so long. And you have to realize is that I know we were all caught in the moment during that. Luckily, I was not there when it happened, but I saw it on TV. But doing that sort of thing is not right, and it's not what these people wanted to see if they were alive today.